Welcome back, guys, to a very intense third place matchup here. I mean, this is crazy. We're on the best of three. This is the third game, the final game in this series before we go into the finals. Nitro won. Kaiser won. It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
This is the show.
This is it.
It is the rubber match.
This is it.
And it's time to introduce the players. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with that old school noise.
Starting down here in the bottom left position of Twilight Fortress, we have Nitro. And up top right, we have Kaiser. Let's just get right into the builds. Some new ones. Kaiser got Creepy Crawlies. So, Zerg may defend with anything, but can only move units out of their base while burrowed. Can only resurface to attack. Thus, only roaches and infestors can attack, really.
Okay.
Because those are the only...
That can move while burrowed.
While burrowed, right. Of course, you can burrow lings. You can really burrow almost anything.
But only they can...
Those are the only ones that you can push out and attack with.
Right.
Now, down here, Nitro, as Terran, he got Home Depot. Apart from the first depot, Terran can only use command centers to increase supply.
Wow.
This is the hardest one in all of the tournament, in my opinion.
I would say definitely.
Yeah.
No two ways around that one.
This is a really, really tough one.
Now, Nitro's second best race is Terran. His first is Zerg, so he's not at a complete crippling disadvantage.
I thought he mained Terran.
No, he mained Zerg.
Oh, okay.
So he's not at a complete crippling disadvantage. However, that is a pretty severe handicap, especially when the Zerg doesn't have an absolutely enormous handicap himself.
Yeah, this is designed to basically get an expansion and go, and pretty much rush. You really gotta think. Some of these ones you really gotta think through. You gotta strategically plan it out and go and execute. Nitro's been doing a good job at showing all of those things in pretty much every game that he's played, except for the last one. So hopefully he'll put down this command center, get some extra supply, and go. He needs to build Marines. He needs to take his whole army and everything and just give her and go for the victory. This is one of those builds. It's designed to cheese. It was one that I picked right up off the suggestions from the community.
Yes.
It's a tough one to win with. It's definitely the toughest. It's definitely the toughest.
Even if he pushes out here at that timing, just by the simple fact that the Zerg Kaiser is going to be heavily relying on roaches, I feel like he's still going to have a hard time.
It's a tough matchup
because he's likely to have a number of roaches just by the nature of his build. So, Nitro, all the best to you, buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really difficult one for him to win for sure. You can either go ahead and rush, proxy barracks, all those different things, or you can start setting up shop, get a bunch of D, get some planetary fortresses, and just go for the long haul. This is an extremely tough build. I'm not sugarcoating it. He is 18 out of 30. I mean, you do get quite a bit of supply from the command centers. He's putting down a third command center now. He's already crippled in supply, but the good thing about it with Terran is mules make up for a lot of SCVs that you cannot get. So that's good. And the only units, think about this for a second, the only units that Kaiser can go out and attack with is roaches and lings. So really, in theory, if he sets up shop, he'll be okay to bring this into the late game. You know what I'm saying? Because now when I'm thinking about it, yes, he's going to open up roaches, which may make killing him early tougher to do, but he's also got to get burrow. He's also got to burrow underground all the way to the other side of the map and use those to attack. It's not like the Zerg can rush here. This gives him some time. This also entices him to get 3 expansions quickly, which will give him a huge economy advantage. He's going to be on 3 base to now the Zerg's 2 very quickly. Already has 41 supply to Zerg's 36, now 52. Possible. He's actually pretty much even right now, and he's going to be on 3 base. How far really is he behind?
At this juncture, not very. But even with a great economy here, he's going to fill up most of the first 41 slots with SCVs. He's not going to be able to build much of an army, and he's going to have to wait until the third is really saturated before he's got enough minerals coming in to just start mass producing command centers and planetaries to make up the rest of his actual army-bearing food supply. So, at this juncture, is he behind? No. But will that continue to be the case for much longer? Remains to be seen, and I think a lot of it will depend on just how good of a Zerg player Kaiser is.
I agree. There it is. There's another command center. Nitro's so good when it comes to these SES tournaments. He's really using his brain here. He decided to not go the route of rushing and aggressiveness, and instead he's going for the long haul. Luckily, he's up against a build that doesn't allow them to basically rush and kill you. If he's up against like the 8-minute build, you're done. I mean, you're just losing. But he's doing very well. He's now got that command center. He's going to have even more supply available. I agree with you to an extent about the SCVs, but I don't know how important SCVs really are to gather minerals because you have so many command centers that you have so much mules available for you. Really, the thing that he needs to get...
to this point, yeah, SCVs are going to make up the majority of his supply. Late game, most of it's a lot of it can be mules.
Because you're going to have so many command centers
but right now, that can't be the case. He's got to basically rely on SCVs to get that first bit going.
Okay, so meanwhile up here, he's building up a Roach army, just getting his third now, Adam. Nitro is going to be on 4 bases, and this could potentially be a planetary fortress if he's smart here. But he has to burrow his way in, so that's also good. He's got 1 missile turret sitting here, ready to go. He's got some siege tanks. 1 missile turret's not going to be enough. Sure, he'll get vision, but as soon as he comes in, it's just going to get sniped. But he has all these command centers for scans, assuming he's not overdoing it with all mules to make up for the fact that he doesn't have a whole lot of supply to work with. 52 supply to 81, there is a difference here, but there's also a big difference in drones to SCVs, 52 to 37. So really when it comes to army count, it's relatively even at the moment, and in fact, I actually put Nitro on top simply because of those siege tanks and the fact that there's a wall there. If and when he decides to push underground here, he's going to have vision, he's going to take a lot of damage getting into the base. So, relatively even game thus far, with a slight advantage. What the hell did I click to do that? I actually have no idea what I clicked for that.
It's a control something.
There we go. Perfect. Never done that before.
No.
Interesting.
So, yeah, and Nitro's actually going to push out now, and this would be his window to do so. We've hit that part now, the point now for the Zerg where he can just start mass producing a lot of units. Nitro's going to find out that he's going to have to do this pretty strategically. The siege tanks are going to be the most important factor for this, obviously, and pulling units back into it. He can't go in with what he's got now. He'll get overrun in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, if I was Nitro and I saw that with the 2 units ahead, I would have just gone home.
Yep.
He shouldn't even be out in the middle of the map, and that's exactly what he's going to do right now.
A lot of scans there.
Also, what I said, if this was, comes down to the skill of the Zerg player, and many Zerg players would have probably been maxed by now, give or take. Especially since they're
a really good Zerg player maxes at 12 minutes.
Yeah, and especially since he's going on, basically he could just go on all roaches. It's not like he had to tech very far, but maybe he's got a little something else in mind where he might go some more investors.
He's also got to worry about the fact that it's a MaximusBlack SES tournament, so you really just can't tech to max. Because you got to be prepared. He got out some fast units, which hurts your economy to get to that critical mass at such an early stage in the game.
I'm still surprised he's only on 3 base.
That is a mistake.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know if he mains Zerg. Obviously, I don't think he does. We don't know, right? And also, Nitro obviously doesn't main Terran. So this is the beauty of the MaximusBlack SES tournament, where a lower level player can beat a higher level player simply because of the RNG that is the SES tournaments. It's just the way it is.
He's going to send in a couple of morphs here to see what they can see. They're going to immediately get picked off by the siege tank. Now, of course, Kaiser doesn't know how much vision Nitro has at the moment. He has that one missile turret that's back relatively far, but he doesn't know that that's all he's got, unless he's going to go with scans, which obviously he's got
a
many.
lot of scans. He's got many.
But will he use the scans before the missile turret?
Here we go.
There it is. He's going to get spotted.
Wow, he's taking a lot of damage here, and there it is. He can now burrow up, which is nice. There's a lot of units, not enough tanks, no bunkers, unfortunately.
Nothing.
Just very interesting, and not getting that planetary. Can you imagine if there was a planetary fortress? Can you just imagine if there was a planetary fortress?
It would be a hell of a lot harder for Kaiser to do what he just did.
Well, he wouldn't have done what he just did.
This is not the win here. He is bringing down what's happening here. I just want to make sure they are not burrowed.
He is not burrowed here. That's a problem.
That is a problem.
That's actually a huge problem. Okay, and he managed to. He's running them back now. I think he's realized he might have it on like an auto path. So he's realized he's taking them all the way to base.
Okay,
that's fine.
Good save.
Yep, it's okay. Tell him it's okay. Yeah. It's no different than you know, when yep, you guys are fine. It's no different than when Nitro in the 8-player map went over his base and attacked. It's no different.
No.
We know what their intentions are. It's just when you automatically have him going down there, it's fine. You got one attack off on a fucking barracks that you didn't even kill. So I'm not. This is a fun tournament. We're not going to be.
I'm not sure what Nitro thought he did.
I have no idea. He couldn't have done anything because he only has
all his
supply depot.
So
he didn't do anything wrong. There's no rules that he's broken. He only has this one depot.
Yep.
He doesn't even have the extra supply on it.
No. He's not even gone that far. So yeah, I don't know what he thought.
Everybody's okay.
Everybody is okay.
Now, I was saying though.
Yes.
Imagine if he had the planetary fortresses there.
Been
none of that would have happened.
No,
even bunkers for those Marines. None of that would have happened. He would have never have gotten in like that.
Well, Nitro is now correctly going with the mech to go up against the roaches.
Yep.
And that is the way to go. And at this juncture, because he's now got his saturation down, he can start to use more mules. The minerals are flowing. He can actually keep up now with supply for the most part.
This is crazy, dude.
Against the Zerg.
I can't believe that Nitro is taking, in my opinion, the hardest build in the tournament. There might be one more that's harder than this, but he's taking this and he's doing it so well that he is 139 supply to Zerg's 183.
Now, it would have been interesting if Kaiser hadn't fucked up that second batch of Roach, because he ran everything wrong.
Very true.
If he had actually just brought them down, it probably could have been game over, or Nitro would have been in a much more
he'd have been in a tougher
perilous
spot.
situation.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been game over because he did have a lot of factories here, so he definitely would have had enough to do to hold it off. But you're right, he would have taken a lot more damage. So a bit of a mistake there from Kaiser. But once again, he's 200. He can't see here. Wow, he can pop up. Is he gonna catch all of these tanks? Oh my god!
No!
Oh my god! And he is free to go ahead and attack all he wants now.
He can't do anything.
He just got caught, dude. Wow, he made such a big comeback. He made such a big comeback, and he got caught moving out. Can you imagine if he just would have sat here in a position? Look, he's doing such a good job at spreading all over the place. Not a single planetary. That's the only big mistake that he's made structurally to this game. Besides, obviously, moving out with his army and getting caught there. He just wasn't ready for it. He didn't get a Raven so that he can see cloaked units. All those siege tanks just died for no reason at all.
No, that was just get wrecked.
Damn.
Again, unfortunate for Nitro, and I agree the planetary fortresses probably could have been used much more efficiently than they were. That is to say, he probably just could have built some, and it could have been a much greater help for him. Also, I'm surprised after the first attack, seeing them all burrowed like that he didn't bring or build a Raven or scan with his army moving, because he had tanks.
Yep.
And if tanks get caught in a position like that when they're not sieged, they get wrecked, especially when you're up against a near max Roach army. So those are his two biggest missteps, and that's ultimately what's getting him killed here. But also well done by Kaiser props for recognizing what happened with the roaches and pulling back.
Yeah, man.
Because if they hadn't and they had been burrowed, that would have been a much bigger nail in the coffin for Nitro than what had originally.
Man, I can't believe Nitro was only 30 supply away from where the Zerg was, and he had such a good unit composition to take care of roaches. He just got caught. I really, truly believe that Nitro would have won this game. He had the momentum going. The Zerg was not on enough bases at the time. He's now getting more, but that was a crazy army, and really, Nitro just could have held back until he just got 200, and then just went up against the Roach army and just would have won.
Yes.
It's really all about just holding long enough to push out and counter roaches or lings, whatever is
I guess
or roaches and infestors.
I guess ultimately a lot of it comes down to whether or not Nitro really did put it together as to what he was up against. He saw the roaches, but maybe he just thought that roaches were just something that he could attack with, and he didn't know that burrow was a necessity. That's a really hard thing to tell until you see it on a more obvious scale. I mean, it was advantageous for the Zerg to burrow up the ramp because of the siege tanks at that point.
You would think that it's almost like a normal thing for him to do.
That's what I mean. So like Nitro was unlikely to look at that and say, "Oh, he has to burrow to move across the map."
I'm not thinking pure roaches burrowed.
So that's very likely what happened there for Nitro, and just well done by Kaiser to make that happen and pull it out for the win.
Yeah, and he didn't even decide to go with any infestors. I mean, roaches just seem to have been doing the job the whole time. I'm not sure if Nitro is upgraded at all. Wow, look at this, dude. This game isn't over. I mean, we're sitting here and we're talking like it's over, but Nitro has got some shit going on up here. 7,000 minerals. He's still got a lot of command centers. He's got a lot of planetaries, and he's going Banshees. So he is going to force the Zerg to get infestors.
Well, he's going to have to get infestors, but I mean, Nitro can't possibly spend his 6,400 minerals when he only has 80 gas.
Very true.
So his biggest choke point now is the fact that he has absolutely no gas. At this point, he's going to have to, he's going to have to just have a hope and a prayer. I mean, even if the Zerg just kept running around and attacking, he's going to win.
Possibly. It's very possible, dude. That's a lot of planetaries. He needs to drop down. Okay, these are all three of them are planetary. No, that's
just
the
one.
Yeah, he needs two.
He just doesn't have the gas.
He needs to start mining gas, dude. He's got two refineries right there. Another one right here.
It will be a little more than steep hill for Nitro to climb out and get back into this, no matter how many Banshees he has. However, it might be able to buy in the smallest of windows, but really the gas is going to be the hardest thing for him to do. And if he shows his Banshees now,
shouldn't have shown them.
I don't think this is the time to show him, because now there's going to be the counter immediately put in place by Kaiser, and Nitro needed to really just basically hide in that corner until he had a huge number, or as many as he could get, so that was no longer a problem. Of course, now you can just burrow.
I agree, man. He really needed to just stack up those Banshees for as long as humanly possible, because now we're going to see a bunch of infestors and spore crawlers go up, and that's going to be a bad news bears. And there's plenty of gas here for Kaiser, but not a whole lot of base for Kaiser. Actually, yeah, okay, he's got these two bases down here too. I didn't really notice they were so saturated. A lot of roaches. He can kill these planetary fortresses pretty quickly, and the thing is, a lot of them are planetary fortresses, which means he's not really going to be able to, like, lift off and buy a bit of time for the Banshees to deal in the damage. A lot of spores going up. He needs to just spam spores over here, get ready to build some infestors. He needs to get the gas going, because if for some fucky reason Nitro gets enough Banshees and he starts picking off infestors before they can get, crucial fungals off, he'll run out of gas, and then he will lose this game.
Yeah, that's if he kills the infestation pit right now, which Nitro, if he spots it, that should be his priority, like, immediately. I hope he does it. That will actually allow him to get back into this game if he notices that, and he's not noticing it anymore.
I can't believe that Kaiser decided he needs to kill that.
No! The fucking infestation pit!
Well, if he kills that and then the infestation pit, he's in some doo-doo butter.
He's building a Hydra to defend his base with.
I can't believe that Kaiser waited so long to get this sort of stuff? Did he become so complacent that he thought he won the game?
I think that's what happened. I mean, he just got rid of Nitro's biggest production facilities. I mean, Nitro can build deck right now.
Yeah.
So that's a big help for him. I mean, Nitro's doing the best with what he can, but honestly, he really needed to just kill the fucking infestation pit.
Yep.
And the Hydra Den. Nitro's immediate response to this is, okay, he's got a shitload of roaches. I need to make sure he can build nothing but roaches.
Yeah.
And he flew right over the fucking infestation pit and the Hydra Den.
And it's still there.
And it's still there.
It's still there, bro.
Nitro actually could have won this game. I'm convinced.
I'm still thinking he can win. It really all depends on how bad Kaiser shits the bed.
He's gonna have to fuck up hard. I mean, Nitro really shit the bed hard. Nitro is concerning himself way too much.
Where are the investors? Seriously, this is actually starting to bug me now. Why did he build 16 Hydras and no infestors? One fungal snipes pretty much every Banshee, and then a second fungal kills them all.
Just go kill the tech, Nitro. Just fucking.
Oh, he can't now. He can't now, dude. I mean, look at the amount of Hydras sitting in the base. There's no way.
He was right there.
There's no way now.
That was the show.
It was.
That was the show. He had the opportunity to take it, and that was the show. Nitro is way too concerned about the income. He should be looking at his income and thinking to himself, well, shit, if I have 8,000 minerals...
Yeah, what does the other guy have?
What the other guy have?
Yeah, what the tits?
Right? Why are you even concerning yourself with that? You need to just be getting rid of everything else. And with that many Banshees, all of the tech would have been blown up in like 2 seconds and then you walk away.
Yep.
I mean, the guy didn't... Kaiser didn't even build any...
Ooh.
Yep. Kaiser didn't even build any Hydra until long after Nitro entered the base.
It's crazy, dude. He saw those Banshees well before they attacked the base. He needed to build Hydras and, more importantly, a couple of infestors to get those crucial fungals off. These Banshees have been cloaked and bunched together since their inception. One good fungal ends this game, and you know, man, it sucks because it's like throwing back and forth, which makes it more of an exciting game for sure.
Of course.
But it makes it a little bit frustrating to watch.
Yeah.
When it's right there, and like you said, he could have just
flew right. It's already half health.
You just killed that. Like,
just go up there and fucking. I mean, it's slow. I think it's slow dying because it's off creep. Like some stuff is just dying because it's off creep.
Yeah, creep's gonna spread now, so he's all good.
But I mean, shit, dude.
Yeah, and this Zerg is just telegraphing exactly where he's at, like uber long range mining all the way back into his base. So these Banshees are definitely going to see it, and once the Banshees kill off this base...
if Nitro steps back into this game, I don't even know how I'm going to handle that.
This whole series has been crazy.
It's been... This is absolutely
These
nuts.
guys are playing one hell of a series. I don't care. Like, this is one of the best series that we've had to date.
He almost lost that because he refused to kill the Scorpion. Oh my god. So close.
Like, it's such a perfectly even matched up, look, this queen just needs to tickle this one. It's dead.
Can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can't see it.
That's right.
There goes the spawning pool.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
All right, he needs to get the fuck out of there right now. No, that's not the direction you go.
That is
there
not,
you go.
That is not where
he
you
just gave up a free Banshee by walking away from that.
Pretty much.
Nitro needs to lay down some fucking.
It's all good.
Like Nitro needs to lay down a couple of mules and repair. Like he needs to repair these Banshees. He can't be losing these Banshees anymore.
Dude, look at Nitro. He's coming back, dude. This is crazy.
Well, I mean, as soon as he spots that base with the roaches, it's dead. So if he just waltzes right past here...
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
Did he decide not to?
What?
He decided not to.
Wow, dude.
The main production...
Go up here, please.
The main production for Nitro is going to go unnoticed. He is going to think that this is what he has got.
Oh no, dude. Nitro is getting some serious luck. He even thought about it. You saw those roaches like...
They went that micro step up, and then he said, no, we're going around this way, boys.
He's building up an... Okay, oh, he sees it. He's going up.
All right, he saw it.
All right, so now
that's one of them.
So before somebody thinks that these...
But here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Banshees.
Or the cavalry, I should say.
Cavalry.
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 Not cavalry. You know, the people like complain about. Holy shit, are those infestors? You can't go in with those infestors. You better think quick about that shit.
I'm calling it. He loses. I have to call it. He did not. Over here when he brought his Hydras down, he was going to defend. That is fine. But what he just did there is he ran this infestor over from his base to here, and he fungled.
He didn't even notice they popped, but he didn't fungle when they got over there.
Sorry. I can't let that slide.
I want to watch this game happen.
Oh, we're absolutely letting this game happen. In fact, the series is so good that I'm giving both of them the third place prize. They're both going home with the third place prize. They're getting some Loot Crate subscriptions, both of them, because the series has been epic.
The series has been. I mean, this game's been epic for some retarded reasons, but it has been epic.
But I can't. After running those infestors down and then fungling.
Yeah.
After I told them, don't
and
do it.
You can't auto fungle.
No,
you've got to click on that shit.
Exactly.
And fungle.
Yep.
And he's saying, and he's
Yep. No, it doesn't matter. Let them play the game.
He's trying to slide it like he didn't fungle.
No. I've been
let it go.
I've been very lenient this whole tournament, especially with these two, because the game's been so close and good. I can't let that one slide because you killed Banshees.
I'm a little salty that he's trying to play it off like he didn't fungle, but
he fungled.
He fungled though.
It's all good. I'm gonna give them both. I'm gonna give them both some Loot Crate swag. It's all good. They both deserve it, man. They gave us the hour-long game. This is a 37-minute game of just pure epicness. Nitro, I can't believe he made this build work as well as it did. This guy is relentless. He is expanding like Zerg. He's everywhere at all the times. Just when you kill this one base, he goes to another, and then he goes back to the base that you just killed, and it's non-stop, and he's harassing the shit out of you. In fact, I think he's gonna win this game anyway.
That's why I wanted to keep going, because Nitro is going to win this game, and it will be Kaiser's fault. Nitro gave Kaiser a million opportunities to kill him.
Yep.
The most heinous of which was flying right over top of these two structures that were the only counter. And at this point, Nitro hasn't put together that he can only build, burrowed units or anything to attack with, and he's just watching, like, Hydras. That's the first time he sees Hydra. Then that's all on Nitro at that point.
That's all on Nitro. That's all on Nitro.
Yeah. Instead, he focused the economy, which even if he didn't know what the build was, focusing the economy was not the right move at that time.
No, I agree. Nitro. Supply blocked. 66 supply to 129.
Repair the fucking things.
He's gonna have to. He needs to keep these Banshees alive, dude. What a heads-up play getting those Banshees and making them work for as long as they have been. It's been crazy. This is just, shout-outs. I'm just gonna give us some shout-outs to sponsors right now. LootCrate, G2A, and JORD. Thank you. Amen for this tournament. There hasn't been any landslide shit fucking like terrible games.
No.
They've all been epic. Like, not epic, but there's been like several ones. What am I clicking? Oh, it's a hotkey on this.
Oh.
APM and EPM. But all the games, essentially, I say 80% of them have been better than, have been great.
Oh,
and then 20% have been good. Even the first game of the tournament with no says
was good.
Was off to a fantastic start. I mean, damn, I'm like feeling proud as shit right now. Not gonna lie to you. Feeling proud as shit. Spent some extra time getting these builds going.
Imagine that, you spent some extra time and it went well.
I actually, to be honest with you, dude, I spent a lot of time on the first one too. I did. I only spent about an extra 45 minutes on
that learning process. The 45 minutes went a long way.
It went a long way.
A very long way.
It went a long way.
But we are here. Nitro has the entire middle of the map now. Just taken up by endless command centers. The Roach army is still wandering around the map. He's got nothing. All of his stuff is centered around this one base with Hydra and everything else, which is enough to deal with it at this time. He hasn't even been able to produce roaches until a couple of seconds ago because he didn't even have a roach warren anymore. So, yeah.
Wow, look at that. It's crazy. There's no loser in this series, guys. There's no loser. Both of them are gonna go home with the third place prize. I'm giving them both subscriptions to LootCrate. I give zero fucks. They put on one hell of a show for us. They deserve it. There's no real loser, like I said. We're not gonna be overly picky on things. Because they're just putting on crazy good games. And this is LAGTV. We do this for fun. This is a fun community tournament. These guys are the LAGTV stars right now for the last few days on the channel. They're living it up. They're loving it. They're playing a game they love on a channel they love to watch. The community's soaking it up. We're soaking it up. We're 42 minutes in, and we ain't even complaining about it. Just in 2 games alone, we might be hitting the 2-hour mark on 2 games.
Yeah.
And I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Now, if this happened again for the 3rd time, I'd be a little salty.
It's just starting to get a little.
All right, then let's get a little,
yeah,
let's get a little carried away. Let's get a little carried away. But overall, you guys see what I'm saying. Big shout outs to everybody that's watching and our sponsors, because this is, in my opinion, my favorite tournament to date with the games that we've been having. It's been really awesome.
I can't even imagine for Nitro to be in this position and still to realize that he's got to build command centers for supply. I mean, even if he could build supply depots, this is a steep hill.
He's still got that Uno supply depot. Since his other one died, he just rebuilt a new one.
This is allowing Nitro to really pick off a lot of these roaches.
Yep.
Like a lot of them.
Well, here's the thing. The roaches at this point mean nothing. It's all about the hydras to stop the banshees. He can't sit in this base any longer. He has to go out and do something.
Yeah.
He's lost this game.
He still needs the roaches because he can't go out and aggressively attack with anything but roaches and investors.
Yep.
So they still need to be there, and because they're going to be gone, this is actually a huge boon for Nitro. Don't tell him that now. Don't tell him that now. No, not yet.
I'm getting the message ready. This game's over, though.
Those roaches just went Ripperino and Pepperino.
All he's got left is hydras, bro. This is like hydras and these few roaches. He still has some minerals left too.
He's building bases everywhere.
Still going.
He's building bases everywhere.
These guys don't stop.
It's not done. I mean, Nitro's still got to put in work, and Nitro can't just like power through a bunch of units at this point because so much of his minerals have to go into command centers just to keep up supply that he can't just be pumping shit out like left, right, and center, and because. Coincidentally, Kaiser is down to next to no production himself. He can't either.
No, there's not a whole lot.
It's like a soft reset.
Well, Nitro is just so relentless, dude. He expands more than Zergs, man. This guy is just, when you think he's dead, like we wrote him off at one point.
Yeah.
We wrote him off, just straight up. You're done. We were going through like the mistakes he made, how, you know, when he got caught, his whole entire army got caught out of position.
Because he should have been dead.
Yeah, he really should have.
Like, not even a little bit. Like the percentage chance of him not dying was awfully fucking low.
Yeah.
And then he fucked up again.
Dude has been living off one supply depot at a time forever.
Yeah.
All right? He's been just building command centers. He's made the hard build look easy.
This can go on forever. It's actually getting closer than you think, Nitro.
Yeah, it
is getting closer than you think.
Zerg is almost starved out.
There's not going to be much resources left. He's only got 900 minerals left to his name.
That's it.
That is it. 900 minerals, and he doesn't have enough units. Even if he could push out with everything, he doesn't have enough units to contend with what Nitro has.
And Nitro's got plenty of supply. He really just needs to just build shit. He just needs to build a bunch of bunkers, barracks.
And just build Marines.
Build Marines and win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn.
Uh-oh, infestors.
Damn.
Here comes a fungal. This is when he needed it long ago, and he just decides to wait.
Nothing yet.
Even though they're cloaked, I mean, you can still see with the spores, but you can still fungal them.
No dice so far. Nitro going away. You need to uncloak those.
Man.
Don't waste that cloak. You want to keep that as many advantages as you could possibly have right now.
Yep.
You need
all the advantages. There we go.
Here comes again. Another round of roaches. This one took an awful long time to build up.
This is the last one.
This is it. He's got 200 minerals to his name. If he can't pull it out with this, which, I mean, obviously, the guy's got friggin' banshees. How the hell is this going to do anything?
Infestors. He's got 2 of them right there.
He's going to have to do a lot with those. These are going to have to be the most perfect fungals out of those infestors. Oh, yeah. And it's not impossible, but they're full health banshees now.
There it is.
There's one.
What, did he just infest the Terrans? Did he really just infested Terran?
Rip.
Wow.
He's cloaked. I mean, he can't see shit. He didn't even bring down. Overseer.
I mean, you can see them plainly. Like when they're grouped up like that, you can just see the sky.
The sky is all
rippled.
Rippled. Yeah, exactly. No dice, and he's going for it again. He's trying.
he's gonna do a lot of damage here.
He's gonna do a lot of damage, but those Banshees are eventually going to prevail. I mean, Nitro's got bases down here, and ultimately, you know, he's just gonna be able to go up and get rid of them. He's long-range mining. With the amount of range right now, they're doing a freaking marathon every time he wants 8 minerals.
He's desperate. And you know what? This attack really does hurt Nitro, because now he's only at 2,500 minerals. Still has a lead, but I mean, he's lost another command center. The barracks that he needed are gone. And these roaches just did so much damage. But look, Zerg, this is all he's got. His minerals are basically nil.
That's it. He's down to 66 minerals at this time, and he still has to build roaches in order for him to push out and do anything.
Yep.
It's...
And look at this. The production has started.
You'd almost have to go pure Hydra just so that you could push out to get another base to mine from.
Yeah.
To start up again.
That's it. And he can't even move out with these Hydras to go and attack.
No, he can just move around and do this. But there goes his hatchery that just finished, back to the long-range marathon mining.
Oh, that sucks.
That's just rough.
Look at this.
That's so rough.
What are these overlords doing now?
I have no freaking clue.
Wow. Well, we are finally going to be coming down to the end of this, guys. We are 50 minutes in. Nitro putting on a show, sometimes haphazardly, but it happened anyway. Yeah.
It happened anyway.
Yeah.
Whether intentional or not, it managed to happen.
Wow. Damn. And we're not even in the finals yet, guys.
No!
We're not even in the finals.
I don't know if the finals are going to be as good as this, but the finals are coming.
The finals are coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Godspeed. I mean, damn.
I've got nothing.
I actually have nothing now.
Well, there's nothing now because we can't say they're not doing anything because neither of them can really move out. Nitro's getting awfully close to being able to. Here comes quite literally the last hope and prayer for the Zerg, and there's no way those like 9 roaches are going to be able to do anything against all those Marines.
I think now if Nitro pushes out with these Marines and the stack of Banshees that he can actually just win this game by moving up there.
I agree. He's trying to get a Baneling's nest so that he can maybe build Banelings for you know, defending against those Marines. But regardless, the struggle.
Oh, it's real.
The struggle is real.
The simple fact that Kaiser just wasn't using infestors properly lost him this game. It's just the way it is. He needed to fungal. He fungled once when he wasn't allowed to, and then after that there was not a fungal to be seen, which is really sad because fungals just wreck. Not only wreck Banshees, but this bio ball, you know, hit one good fungal, this is gone.
Half-life or more. 3/4 life.
Yeah. Second fungal, it's gone. And then by the time the DPS with your units on the ground on top of the first fungal, it's usually just gone anyway. So, damn, this is a bit of
I think we're about 5 minutes away from Nitro just giving her.
Well, I think Nitro just wants to make another hour game for us.
I think Nitro, honest to God, doesn't know what the Zerg has, and he's just playing it really safe because he's had to bust his ball sack to get this far in this game.
He really did, and
that's what I'm saying.
Although the game is dragging on a little bit at this point, we cannot forget the struggles that Nitro had to do to get to this point in the game, and it's very impressive. I mean, I was even reading the stream chat at the beginning when I said the builds, and they were pretty much writing off.
This is just brutal.
They were just writing off him right off the beginning. This ain't fair. What the fuck? There's no way he wins. This is, you know, this isn't.
And
blah, blah,
neither
blah.
of them are main racing right now. I mean, it's just this is. Ridiculously impressive considering the circumstances that both of these gentlemen are in at the moment.
Yep.
And Cloak, or not Cloak, but he's getting nukes now? Or is he using it for EMPs?
He's getting ghosts right now.
I'm guessing those are just going to be for EMPs.
I don't know why he would EMP. I mean, there's
guess
no infestors.
He doesn't know that at the moment. He knows now.
Here we go. This is it.
Whoa, he's just going in.
This is the attack. This should end it.
No Banshees. He's just going in raw dog.
Where are those Banshees?
He's just going in raw with Marines. And these Marines I don't think are upgraded. Those roaches are sure as shit going to be upgraded.
Oh, those Marines are going to die now.
Yeah,
He needs those Banshees.
This is one of the dumbest things that Nitro has done yet in this game.
Nitro, what are you doing, dude? Are you purposely trying to drag this on now? Why did you not take the Banshees? It was game over.
That just hurt me a little bit.
A little?
All right, now I'm going to complain. You fool!
Yeah, lay it in.
You fool!
Lay it in.
You fuck!
Lay it in.
The hell is wrong with you? And now you're bringing them?
Banshees up? Jesus, dude.
Lose this game now. Now you don't even deserve to win anymore.
Now you don't get the 3rd place prize.
No, you don't even deserve to win anymore.
2 subscriptions for Kaiser.
Fuck. What the shit are you thinking?
I don't think he is, dude. He went out there with Marines.
He's getting a nuke now and shit. I mean, is like...
He's got overseers, man. Are you really gonna get a nuke off, dude?
I don't even fucking know.
End this fucking game. End this fucking game, Nitro. What are you doing? I don't even care, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man. I just had to, like, that was just so dumb. He took his whole bio ball for nothing. It's just craziness, dude. Like, you want to be fancy with your nukes? It would have been cute 20 minutes ago. Now it makes me salty. Oh, you got overseers. You got overseers. Now go in.
Woo!
He can't see anything. Your ghosts are cloaked. Go in. Look, he's trying to be fancy. He's trying to end it fancy.
He's trying to milk it now.
He's trying to milk it, but you had 2 hours of game time on the channel. You've milked enough, bro. Wow, dude. Wow. Where's his Banshees? Go in and kill this guy. End the game. End the game.
My God.
The game now needs to be. I wouldn't even have cared if he would have taken his Banshees and just throttled the guy, because before it's like he didn't really know what he was up against. I was being really careful.
That's the opposite of careful. It's actually sending in the Marines without the Banshees is the opposite of careful.
Yeah.
Well, one way or another,
It was still an awesome game.
it was still an awesome game. I wanted to punch somebody in the face after that, but hey, it happened.
All right. Well, whew, that was.
Nitro takes it. Both gentlemen are gonna get all the shit forever anyway for third place.
I'm gonna be giving a prize to both Nitro and Kaiser for such a great series. Definitely, probably one of the best series out of all the tournaments that we've had to date. Really, really good. Yes, the last game there, kind of the last 5 minutes.
Dragged a little bit.
The last 5 minutes just was unnecessary. But overall, great, great, great series. LootCrate, go check them out. Link is underneath. You can type in exclamation LootCrate in the chat. Use the promo code BOAST for 10% off. Both players are going to be getting some subscriptions to LootCrate. Now we're going to be moving on to the finals, where the winner will get a $150 JORD Woodwatch gift card and a $100 G2A gift card. Second place will get a $50 G2A gift card, and the amount of games that you can buy for $50 and $100 in G2A, you'll be playing games till you're 40, assuming that you're 16. It's a long time.
That's a lot. That's a long time.
That's a long time. So big shout outs to our sponsors. Go check out those giveaways in the description below and in chat. And we will see you guys for the grand finale coming up next.